Vegan, all being's best friend.
After launching, these professional kayakers spotted a poor deer in the strong current. Every time it tried to get out, it was swept away. Until one of the kayakers managed to load it right onto his kayak. Wow, the deer's gonna remember this swim for the rest of its life. This couple definitely wasn't expecting to see this while out on a date in nature. They immediately rushed to help the baby cow, who was rightly terrified, but fine.
With profound, humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy, blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace. Etc.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule et suprememastertv.com/BMD.
Also, be sure to follow us on our socials: YouTube, Facebook, Getter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Nico, Pinterest, Reddit, Substack, Telegram, TikTok, Truth Social, Tumblr, VK, and X, previously known as Twitter, in multiple languages by searching Supreme Master TV.
The Master never leaves you. The Master is always waiting, always eager to help you whenever feasible, or at least in the last breath of your life. The Master will still try to help you. But please do not make yourself a bin of garbage, collecting all kinds of filthy, smelly, bad karma in it for yourself. Let the Master, whomever you trust, have the chance to always be your protector. Yes? Because if you don't allow it, even the Master also becomes helpless. That is the law in this physical world. In higher world, no such thing. It's automatic.
Please keep watching to find out more.
The most powerful daily prayer for any time and before meditation, which is the order from God, and Supreme Master Ching Hai shares with us by His blessed grace.
We humbly worship, praise, thank, obey, and love God Almighty, the Most High, the greatest, for world vegan, world peace, and our soul liberation. We thank, love, praise the only Son of God, who is the ultimate Master for our salvation. We follow the teaching of all the saints and sages. We thank, love, and praise them, who are the representatives of God for our spiritual elevation.
We now invite you to watch the next part of Supreme Master Ching Hai's message, entitled The Three Types of Masters, Part 2 of 5, on Between Master and Disciples, given in English on April 28, 2024.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, is a world-renowned spiritual teacher, humanitarian, and artist. She has been invited to lecture on the Kuan Yin method of meditation throughout the world. We now invite you to view Walk the Way of Love, an introduction to Supreme Master Ching Hai.
We'll search high and low for a little love to bestow on all beings in all corners of existence. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, as she has affectionately become known, lives a message that walks the way of love. A renowned humanitarian, artist, and spiritual visionary, her love and assistance has extended beyond all cultural and racial boundaries to people around the world. The needy and homeless, institutions of medical research, war veterans, the disadvantaged, the physically and mentally handicapped, refugees, and victims of natural disasters, etc. We witness countless reminders of the compassion, the trademark of this caring lady, and the international foundation that has grown out of her loving example.
Whatever we can share, begin with sharing. And then we will feel a subtle change in ourselves. More love will be pouring into our consciousness, and we will be aware of something. And that is a beginning. We are here to learn to grow, as well as to learn to use our power, our limitless power of love and creativity, in order to make a better world wherever we happen to be incarnated. Don't worry, I pray for you, okay, honey?
Not only are human beings the blessed beneficiaries of her kindness, animal people from different species are also the recipients of her boundless benevolence.
You okay, boy? You okay? Yeah, come on, baby. Hey, look at you. Oh, quack. You happy? Quack. Hello, you grow so big now, you. Bon appetito. I love you. Good appetite. This is one of the reasons why we should be vegan. Love for all beings, extending love.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, was born in Central Olac, or Vietnam. During her early years, she was often found helping hospital patients, the needy, as well as injured animal people in whichever way she could. As a young adult, she moved to Europe to study and continued there as a translator for the Red Cross. She soon discovered that pain and suffering exist in all corners of the globe, and her search for the remedy to this became the foremost goal in her life. She was happily married at the time to a German doctor, and although it was an extremely difficult decision for both of them, her husband agreed to a separation. She then embarked on what became a 2-year-plus journey in search for spiritual understanding. Finally, in the deepest reaches of the Himalayas in India, she found an enlightened master who imparted to her the Kuan Yin method, a meditation method on the inner heavenly light and sound. After a period of practice, she became fully enlightened. Soon after her return from the Himalayas, at the earnest request of those around her, Supreme Master Ching Hai shared the Kuan Yin method with others, encouraging them to look within to find their own greatness. Through the Kuan Yin method of meditation, they also attained greater fulfillment, happiness, and peace. Before long, invitations arrived from the United States, etc.
I saw that I was everywhere and in every creature.
Europe.
To see God is very, very simple.
Asia.
All religions tell you be a good person here and find heaven while you can.
Australia.
We are the sons and daughters of God. We are ourselves the Supreme Master.
Africa.
I will show you how to get direct teaching.
And South America.
And keep the commandments and try to lead a more vegan life.
As well as from important organizations for Supreme Master Ching Hai to give lectures.
The peace and love that we most often talk about and seek, we have within ourselves. You must look inside and find your own treasure and find the real lasting happiness. The future is in our hands. So you make it beautiful or you make it worse. It's up to you.
Supreme Master Ching Hai has realized many spontaneous talents that she expresses through artistic paintings and creations, music and poetry, and aesthetic jewelry and clothing designs, expressing the inner and outer beauty. The income generated from her artistic creations has enabled Supreme Master Ching Hai to create an independent source of funding for humanitarian activities in support of her noble mission of assisting God's children in their times of need. Although she does not seek acknowledgement of any kind, Supreme Master Ching Hai has been given awards worldwide by government officials and private organizations on numerous occasions. They include the World Peace Award, the World Spiritual Leadership Award, the Award for Promotion of Human Rights, the World Citizen Humanitarian Award, the Award for Outstanding Public Service to Mankind, the 2006 Gucci Peace Prize, the Los Angeles Music Week Certificate of Commendation, and first place silver for the 27th Annual Telly Awards 2006. In addition, October 25th and February 22nd have been proclaimed as the Supreme Master Ching Hai Day in the United States.
She also brings love around the world where there is hate. She brings hope where there is despair. And she brings understanding where there is misunderstanding. She is the light of a great person, an angel of mercy for all of us.
Agradecer a la Suprema Maestra su liderazgo, agradecerle su optimismo, agradecerle ese don de gente que tiene que la hace tan única y tan especial.
Una impresión muy grata de ver un corazón tan noble, tan dispuesto a servir. Ella está sirviendo a todos los seres humanos, está sirviendo al planeta para salvarlo, para rescatarlo. Tiene un corazón noble, pero también un gran liderazgo. Sé que van a suceder las cosas que tienen que suceder.
Supreme Master Ching Hai is one of the truly dedicated people of this era, helping others find and create a beautiful vision of our future. Many great people in history have had a dream, and in her own words, so does Supreme Master Ching Hai.
I dream that all the world will become peaceful. I dream that everyone becomes the Buddha. I dream that all the killing will stop. I dream that all the children will walk in peace and harmony. I dream that all the nations shake hands with each other, protect each other, and help each other. I dream that our beautiful planet will not be destroyed. It takes billions, trillions of years to produce this planet. And it's so beautiful, so wonderful. I dream that it will continue, but in peace, beauty, and love.
The third type of master is a neutral type, meaning they won't give you bad karma and they won't give you blessing either. Because that person just has enough merit and spiritual attainment to take care of him or herself in the world. Often those persons can only take care of themselves or maximum their relatives and friends and several generations. And their pet people, yeah. They have no more allowance to give anyone else who they're not related to. We are all related, but what I meant is who they're not related to in their lifetime. Yeah, so this person will give you nothing. Well, better than giving you bad karma, huh? Okay? If somebody gives you blessings, it also means luck, yeah, fortune, happiness, and health, all kinds of things. The blessing is not limited only to spiritual elevation, okay? Yes. So if someone gives you real blessings, like from a true master, for example, then you are a very, very lucky person. You should be very, very grateful to God to have met that type of master, okay? Just remember in everyday life, try to always think in a positive direction and try to remember God all the time. And remember your true master if you have one. If you don't have one, just remember God. Thank God for everything you have in your life, even bad things. Because sometimes bad things turn out to be good, to erase your karma, help you to elevate spiritually, or void something so that there's more space in your life, so luck and happiness and other fortunate elements will enter your life. Because if your life is full of bad things, full of negative expectations and negative karma from other people, then even blessings and fortune can also have no place to come in. Yeah. There was a story about a master whom a disciple complained to. See, I had this and that problem. Where were you? You're supposed to protect me, to bless me, and you were not there. And I saw only some ghosts and some demons who came, and I was so scared. So the master said, I was standing outside of your door, but you invited all kinds of others into your heart and your prayers. Whatever you believe in, like the monks, the priests, who are not up to the standard to give you any blessing. You invited them and you pray to a local god, whatever you do, and I'm not invited. You forgot me completely. So I was just standing there waiting. There's not much I can do. Your house is full of others. So from then on, the disciple remember the master more. Yes. But even then, the master never leaves you. The master is always waiting, always eager to help you whenever feasible, or at least in the last breath of your life. The master will still try to help you. But please do not make yourself a bin of garbage, collecting all kinds of filthy, smelly, bad karma in it for yourself. Let the master, whomever you trust, have the chance to always be your protector. Yes? Because if you don't allow it, even the master also becomes helpless. That is the law in this physical world. In higher world, no such thing. It's automatic. Even in the astral world, if you have a master and believe in him or her, she or he will be there for you and continue to teach you the true teaching so that she can lift you up to a higher level in the future, once you graduate, because you couldn't be in a higher dimension if your inside concept is not being correct. You believe in things that you should not believe in, and you don't remember God very well, okay? You pray to any ghosts, any demons, instead of praying to God, instead of trusting God to help you. Lord Jesus said, "Blessed are those who do not see but believe." At least believe in God. Believe in the past, present, and future masters who help you, especially the present masters, because the present masters house all the blessings that are necessary to help you, because he or she is appointed to that job, okay? Just like the president is voted for, he became the president, and he will have a certain privilege, including he can forgive even criminals, and many of them too. Yeah. And now, the third type of person, I told you already that she's neutral to you. She won't give you anything, at least not bad things. Okay. The people you should be scared of most are the second ones, because not only they don't give you any good things, they take from you as well. In exchange for their bad karma, they take merit from you. They take as much as the karma allows. Yeah, that is the problem. Just like thieves, they come into your house and you are unaware of it. They don't bring anything to you. They will just take anything they can from you, anything they could carry, anything convenient, anything most valuable from your house they take. That is similar to the second type of people who take things from you, and you are helpless because you're not aware they're taking it even. You're not spiritually elevated enough to be even aware of blessings from God and from the Master to you. Not to talk about being aware of your valuable merit or your spiritual attainment being taken from you. Sometimes more, sometimes less. Of course, it depends on the individual who takes it. And it depends on your strength of spiritual attainment to protect yourself. If you don't have a master, you are very vulnerable. In India, since a very, very long time, people don't believe in a person who has no master. If sometimes they ask you if you have a master, you say, "No, I don't believe in any," then they will look down upon you. They don't even want to associate much with you unless they have to. One of the Sikh masters, Guru Amadas, he didn't have any master. And his acquaintances or relatives asked him if he had any master. He said no. And, they really were not very polite to him. Later on, he was shown the Sikh master at that time, and then he went and took refuge in the Sikh master. He was already 72 years old, but he'd been vegetarian all his life. So he took refuge in that present time Sikh master. He had done all his best with all his devotion. The whole world was just his master. He wanted nothing else. And he was very humble, very diligent in serving the master to the minutest detail. So before the master passed away, he bestowed the mastership mantle onto this old person, and he became a master at very old age already. This is an exception, okay? Mostly master has to be younger. Mostly you have to be younger in order to be accepted into the master's protective wing, so that you have more time to practice and to get used to a vegan or vegetarian diet, whatever the master prescribed. In the old times, some masters also ate vegetarian, meaning had some milk in their diet. Because in those times, milk was more harmless than nowadays. It didn't have chemicals or any harmful things in it. Nowadays, even traces of bird flu already enter into people's milk. You be careful.
Infected herds of dairy cows. The Food and Drug Administration says fragments of H5N1, also known as bird flu, has been found in 1 in 5 samples of pasteurized milk.
I'm telling you, vegan is the best. And even nowadays, vegan is also risky. Some of it contaminated by the neighbor's field or by the neighbor's fertilizer or neighbor's herbicide, insecticide or pesticide. In the old times, people treated the cow, people kindly, yeah? And they only use their hands to milk the cow or the sheep, people, yeah, or whichever animal people can give milk. They use their hands, gentle hands, to milk some milk, just enough for them to use. And the calves still continue to live with the mother until they're grown up and didn't need milk anymore. They make sure of that. Because they also needed more animal people later to give more milk, for example, or to plow the field, yeah, and to carry some burden for them. In the old times, we didn't have a car or didn't have a lot of cars. In some countries, they still do that. And so this kind of wholesome, healthy practice to tend the fields as well as to treat the animal people well is very, very, very good, very favorable to humans' health, the economy and environment. But nowadays we overdo it. We are greedy and the population keeps growing and we use machines to hurt the cow people, torturing them to take milk and imprison them all day in such a little pen. Sometimes chaining their neck and all kinds of stuff. You see it, you know it. This is utterly inhumane, cruel, and creates a terrible karma for everyone and the planet. And even if we lose this planet, lose everything we have, we can only blame ourselves. I hope we won't have to face this drastic tragedy, but who knows? Who knows? We all do our best, but it's not enough yet. I'm just hopeful and prayerful and trust in God and all the masters and all the noble and high beings in the universe to help us. But if our karma is too heavy, we can't do much. They cannot do much. Even the greatest master, even God cannot do much. Things have to take their course according to their construction, their mechanism. It's just like if your car is too old, and you don't take care of it well, sooner or later you have an accident or it just stops functioning altogether. So if you want that car to run again and you can fix it, you can go to the mechanic, then you drive carefully and you change the battery, change the engine almost completely, then your car can run.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, is a world-renowned spiritual teacher, humanitarian, and artist. To learn more about her compassionate life and teachings, please visit suprememastertv.com/master.
Many athletes who consume 100% vegan diet like me report improvements in their athletic abilities, such as higher energy levels, quicker recovery times, better sleep, and fewer injuries. I'm here to tell you that's all true. Dietrich Weiss Jr., vegan.
Tomorrow on Between Master and Disciples.
We cut so many trees that many things cannot grow after that, and use herbicide or insecticide and just plant beans or corns or whatever to feed the animal people more than humans. Humans are as hungry, millions starving, but we use those foods and cereals to feed the animal people. Just 1 kilogram of the animal people flesh costs a lot of water, a lot of land, a lot of work, a lot of transportation, a lot of more pollution for the air, a lot of fuel shortages, all kinds of things that affect our world, our life, our health, our finances, and our spiritual development.
Peace is happening around our world.
Peace News number 25 of many and counting.
There are many countries promoting peace and fostering amity among peoples and governments. Etc.
November 2023. China's Vice President, His Excellency Han Zheng, states that U.S.-China dialogues in recent months have been successful in bettering the two nations' ties and have sent positive signals to the world on the constructive direction of their relations. By creating peace, we all can make a loving, serene, and prosperous world.
Outstanding viewers, we thank you for your company for today's episode entitled The Three Types of Masters, Part 2 of 5 on Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is Path to Liberation, selections from the Upanishads, an ancient Hindu text, Part 1 of 2 on words of wisdom right after noteworthy news. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more constructive programming.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds. Heaven Godspeed.